of the day. So there's our expert, the one and only Mark Gill. Nice to have you here, Mark.
Hi.
So Mark is showing us right out the gate what we love about our wonderful cast iron. Its ability to hold heat in an incredible way. Many of you grew up with cast iron pans in your home, whether it's your grandmother or your great-grandmother. They knew how to use cast iron. What's great about this cast iron is not your grandmother's cast iron. Their cast iron required seasoning. This not only doesn't require any seasoning, it's completely non-stick, and it's dishwasher safe. It's an incredible value. We're including for you your 10-inch skillet, but look at what we're also including. We were inspired by that French enameled cast iron company that features a magnetic trivet. So we thought we'd create our own. I feel like we made ours a little bit more beautiful. This alone sells for $39, but let me show you how it works. It's made out of beechwood, so it's a trivet, but watch this. You take your pan off the stove or out of the oven, and so that you don't worry about ruining your countertops, and you don't have to touch it. I'm gonna move this over. Look at what happens. Did you see that? I'm gonna pull it off, and I'm gonna show you again. Off the stove, out of the oven, right onto your trivet, and now you can move it from place to place. So here's your value. Your skillet has a value of over $36. That magnetic trivet is an almost $40 value. You're getting them both, but it's like you're paying for one, because our today's special price is $39.95, and it's on 3 credit card payments of $13.32. Each of you can use FlexPay. I want to show you the colors, and then we're going to get cooking. We're going to invite your phone calls. We offered a 12-inch earlier this year. It's sold out. You've made it a customer pick, and so we thought perfect time of year, 42 days away from Thanksgiving, to give you a chance to get the non-stick dishwasher safe cast iron skillet. All right, here are your colors, all right? You ready? At the very top, the lightest color is gonna be called taupe. We have the red choice for you. Then we have a deep, beautiful plum. The pink is called rose, and that's something really gorgeous. These make for great gifts. On the other side, we have the teal. I want you to see that up close. The camera's gonna come. There you have it. This we're calling blue, but you can see it has a purple hue to it, but it's blue.
Beautiful color.
Yeah. My favorite is the black. I love the old-fashioned black cast iron pan that my grandmother had. That's the one that I like.
Feels familiar, doesn't it?
Right, it does. And then, of course, we also have that coral color, and that one is new. If you've tried our Kitchen HQ Elite cast iron, give us a call. We want to hear from you. Remember, we give you 2 pieces today for the price of 1. And let's talk about Kitchen HQ. And I'm going to ask our expert, Mark Gill, to tell us all about it. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here, especially when I got a whole bunch of garlic on me.
Well, it smells great in here. Let's talk about Kitchen HQ.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's proprietary to us at HSN, of course.
Yes, it is.
And it stands for Kitchen Headquarters, right?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And what's fun is we launched our non-stick, and I can't believe we get to say this in the same sentence, non-stick dishwasher safe cast iron pan.
No seasoning required.
No seasoning ever. We launched it last January. Almost 50,000 of you said yes, and since then, there's been so many reviews, 4 and 5 star. Never seen people rave about a pan before. So let's get right into it. This is a great size. It's a 10-inch size. It's a beautiful size for, 4, 5, 6 people. And the first thing I'm gonna do, and it's really important for me today, to go through some of these, not just the features and benefits of these pans, like the helper handle, the one-piece construction, that genuine cast iron with the non-stick as part of the actual metal, not just a coating. It's gorgeous. But I want to kind of share with you some of my little tips and secrets to making some great meals. So we've got our steaks here. Now the steaks are done, okay? And I'm just going to take them off. We put them in a little bit of butter. I've got some beautiful greens in there. And the best way to take a steak, and I'm just going to set this down here so it rests for a second. The best way to serve a steak, in my opinion, is let it rest for a little bit and then get a little bit of a sauce going. So here comes the first no-no with cast iron. And if you've ever worked with cast iron, when you watch me take a little bit of red wine wine and pour it right on the surface, you're going, I ain't cleaning that up. Nope, that's not my job. You know what? I'm gonna make it worse. Let's add a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Now, if you've ever owned cast iron before, you know that whenever you pull a stunt like this, whatever seasoning you've put on there is gone. It's just gone.
Yes.
So as soon as you're done cooking your dinner, you're gonna have to cook your pan, all right? And that's really all there is to it. But with our Kitchen HQ non-stick cast iron, I'm gonna add a little flour here because in my sauce for the steak, I do want it thickened up just a bit. And what's beautiful about this, I'm gonna kind of hop back and forth here. You're seeing me use whatever kind of utensils that I want. So I've got a nice little sauce here with my vegetables. So watch what I'm gonna do, Marla. And this is just my tip to you to make your regular steak dinner a little more show-stopping. So I'm gonna go ahead and return my steaks to the pan, and this is the very first time that we're gonna get to see that incredible trivet. You ready for this? I'm gonna give this a little bit of garnish like that. Now watch what I'm gonna do here. The trivet out front, to your point, French inspired, it's all beech wood, and it's magnetic. Are you ready for this? So come the holiday time and think about gifts for people that you know love to cook and entertain. Watch this. And it's gone. And now you're gonna follow me right over to that dinner table, and because the trivet's on there, it's hands-free, I never have to worry about it, I don't have to touch it. Now I'm serving incredible dinners tableside that I never, ever, ever would have served before, and that's cool, man.
Well, here's what I wanna do. I wanna invite you to be a part of the show. We're big foodies at HSN. We know how much you love cooking. We looked online. We are about 42 days away from Thanksgiving, if you can imagine.
Amazing.
We were all like 42 days away from Thanksgiving. Cast iron is an essential. If you ask any chef, anywhere around the world, what's the one essential pan to have in the kitchen? It's going to be cast iron. Why?
Yes, ma'am.
Its ability to hold heat like no other. Oven safe to 500 degrees. You can put cast iron on just an open flame fire. That's how amazing it is. This is newer technology because this is non-stick and dishwasher safe. We've got beautiful colors to work with your home and the colors that you love. These colors are going to be your teal. We have a blue choice for you, the classic black, and then we have a coral. On this side, we have the taupe, we have the red, we have the plum, and that pretty soft pink we're calling rose gold. Remember, just to buy this 10-inch skillet is going to be a $36 value. But we're giving you that incredible magnetic trivet. That alone is an almost $40 value. So you're over $75 to be able to get this at home, but for one day and one day only for the next day, for the next 24 hours, you'll have a chance to be able to pick this up for less than $15 on any major credit card. So we definitely want to hear from you. If you have already ordered the 12-inch or if you're trying this for the very first time, one of the exciting things about shopping with us at HSN is that we offer to you our holiday return policy. So if you're buying this as a gift for the foodie in your life, you have until January 31st of 2020 to get a full refund, but they won't last. So we're inviting you to come on in. Your ordering process, I want to know, here's my question to you.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going to be the first dish that you're going to prepare in your brand new 10-inch cast iron skillet? This whole one-pot cooking is really, really a big trend going on.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Getting all the meals done at once and having easy cleanup is so important. So here's my next tip for you, okay?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
These pans are oven safe up to 550 degrees. We call it off there because we've got these beautiful colors around the outside. The cast iron itself, you know what? Cast iron's 3,000 years old. It was built for heat, all right? So here's my next little tip. If you're gonna prepare a dish that you wanna sear first in your pan before you put it in the oven, then what I want you to do is put a fine grind salt, pepper, garlic right on top. Don't use anything thick because that'll absorb and make it kind of mushy. So when you turn this over and you start developing this extra dimension in cooking that we always talk about with cast iron, and I'm gonna get into that, but let's talk about that non-stick. If you've ever taken an egg, whether scrambled, cracked, or what I'm gonna do here, an omelet, and put it in a cast iron skillet, you know as well as I do the time you're gonna have getting that out of the pan later, okay? And now remember, cast iron loves medium to just below medium heat. That's where its sweet spot is, okay? So that's where you're gonna wanna look at. I gotta eat some of my green stuff, there we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there, and I'm gonna grab some of my tools here, and I want you to see this. Right off the bat, you guys, you see how this works? It's not sticking, and all you do to make a nice fluffy omelet is just go ahead and start filling in these little areas just like that. And these silicone parts are great because what they do is they get right underneath. And what that's gonna do, you guys, you know what we did here? We've got this on a little bit too high. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Cast
okay.
iron will get away with you quick.
Listen, we all do, look, we do that at home, right?
Absolutely,
and I think
we do.
one of the great things about watching HSN is that you know that our show is a live television show. So that's,
right.
that sometimes happens.
But because it's non-stick, we're gonna get that release. And unlike a normal cast iron pan where the heat gets away on you, you know that once that happens, you're kind of dead in the water. So you can take anything like this and go ahead, and because it's got those non-stick properties, I'm not even gonna worry about it. So isn't that kind of neat?
No, it's so true. I've heard so many wonderful stories, and by the way, we're streaming live on Facebook, so
Absolutely.
I want to hear your comments, and I want to say some quick hellos. I want to say hi to Judy and Linda and James. And James is asking, how do you season the pan?
Now, you don't have to season the pan.
That's the beautiful
whole
thing
beautiful
about
part of this pan is it doesn't need seasoning.
No seasoning required, James.
And I love that.
That's why this is a customer favorite. That's why when we launched Kitchen HQ in the 12-inch skillet, over 50,000 of you ordered it in one day. So we thought the perfect time to be able to bring the 10 inches right now. If you love it, give us a call. I love that Rose says that it's great for cornbread. That would be the very first thing
is gorgeous.
that I would cook in it is the cornbread. I don't know if you saw it up close, by the way, but it has the pour spouts to the left and the right, which is
which is great because you never know what side people are going to grab it on.
And it's more expensive to create pans this way.
Oh,
you know?
is it ever? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this to the oven now, and I wanna remind people of the history of cast iron. Cast iron is thousands of years old, and one of the original uses of it was, of course, to sit right beside a fire.
Yes.
So, you know, you're talking the type of temperatures that get out of control. Well, you're gonna love working with this, whether you're getting to that 550 degrees in the oven, on the grill, a broiler, makes no difference at all. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and just take one of our dishes out, because one of the things that you're gonna love about this is how it bakes. So if you're doing buns, bread, a bread pudding that I'm gonna pull out of there in just a second, and have a look at our trivet here. I have to remind you of this, because this is so cool. If you love to entertain and you love to bring things tableside, then all you need to do is touch it to the trivet, pick it up, and take it right there. And that's what's great about this. It frees up your hand, it frees up your space, it frees up your time, it saves your tabletops, your countertops, and because you're working with cast iron that is hot and holds that heat, to be able to do that with a trivet that hooks on it like that is out of this world. It's fantastic.
So the trivet does come along with your purchase.
Absolutely.
I want you to know, this is no ordinary trivet. This trivet we were inspired by the French enamel cast iron company, the one that if you're in the malls and you're paying over $100 for, that type of enameled cast iron cookware, well, we were inspired, so we created our own. It's made of beechwood. It's a magnetic trivet, and this alone has a retail value of almost $40. It comes with your today's special. So you've got an incredible value. I am urging you to the phone lines. I do want to show you the colors. Choose your color tonight. Remember, our today's special is only available while supplies last. It's only here for 24 hours. FlexPay is available for everyone. It's free and it's instant, and all you need is a major credit card to be able to use our FlexPay. So that's my personal favorite because it reminds me of my grandmother's cast
being able to fry,
my grandmother's name was Harriet, and she was an amazing cook, and I just have such fond memories of my grandmother and her cast iron pan. And I know I'm not alone. When I talk to people, they often talk about their grandmother's cast iron pan or their mother's cast iron pan.
So many Sunday night dinners and so many pot roasts and unbelievable tasting flavors.
I've heard families that fight over the cast iron. Like who's going to inherit the cast iron pans as well? So here's what you need to know. This price is incredible because the pan itself is $36. Just if you were just going to buy the pan. If you were going to buy this very specialized magnetic trivet, just to buy this alone is almost $40. So not only are you, it's like buying one and getting one because it's $39.95. That's what you would pay for the trivet alone. But we also have what we're calling buy more and save. So if you'd like to buy more than one of the fry pans, and why not, right? We're 42 days away from Thanksgiving. We're right around the corner from Christmas. These make for wonderful gifts. You'll actually save on your additional shipping and handling. You'll get half off your additional purchase of shipping and handling. So let's go over the colors so that you can make a decision. So my personal favorite is the black. I wanna know what your favorite is, okay? We've got your taupe, we have the red choice, we have this deep, beautiful plum. Look at how pretty that pink is. Really feminine and soft. I just love that one. Then we have the teal choice on this side. Underneath the teal, we're calling that blue, but you can see it's a purple blue. And then we have the black choice, and then you have the coral. Our testimonial talk line is open. Don't forget, less than $14 on a major credit card. It's one day only. I'm going over here because when it comes to frying food, there is no other pan that can ultimately fry food better than a cast iron pan.
Exactly.
Let's talk about why that is, though.
Well, it's the weight of the pan and it's the way it's constructed. So follow me over here while our Nashville hot chicken gets going here. We're gonna heat up our fresh pans here, and I'm gonna share one of my favorite recipes with you. And while I do that, I'm gonna answer your question on what makes a cast iron so special. When they make cast iron, what they do is they build a cast with sand and they pour the metal in. Now, once it's ready and it's cooled, they end up breaking the sand away and you're left with your cast iron pan like the one that you have in your hand. And what's cool about it is every single one of them is individual. There's no two alike. And if you were to look at that surface under a microscope, you would see hills and valleys and dips and doodles.
Yes.
And that's where the texture of cast iron cooking comes from. That's why when you hear professional chefs say nothing cooks like cast iron, it's because of the texture that's created by the sand mold. And it really is that simple. And that's why you have to season them, because you have to start to fill those hills and valleys in. Well, guys, here's the thing with that, and here's the real rub. Because of that, what makes it so great is also what makes it very difficult to care for and use until now. And that's the reason for so many of our 5-star reviews and 4-star reviews. Think about how easy it is to use your non-stick cooking ware that you've gotten in the last few years. You know what I mean, like the ceramic stuff, everything that's got like a glass top, you know what I mean? You lose a dimension in cooking with that. Now look what we've done here. You're gonna take your favorite cream soup, then you're gonna add some vegetables and some chicken, save the skin from the chicken. We use it from our fried chicken. Then you're gonna take some of this like biscuit mix. You're just gonna dollop on one for each serving, and then that skin that you saved, go ahead and just put a little on top right there. And because this is so perfect for the oven, all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this right to the oven, and in about 10 minutes or however long it says for the biscuits to bake on the package, this dish is gonna be done. So if you want a show-stopping dish, this really is one of them. And while I'm in here, let's talk about another show-stopping dish. And this you gotta see. The fact that this works so well in the oven, and so many of your recipes are gonna benefit from the use of cast iron. And listen, it doesn't take me to tell you. Ask mom, ask grandma, ask great-grandma how much they love cast iron. But here's something they never had. You ready for this? When it comes time to bring this to the table, our trivet is brilliant. Watch this. Hands-free.
I love that.
It's beautiful with cast iron. And by the way, it is magnetic. The wood is magnetic. That's so cool. So your other pots and pans will work with it as well. I'm just gonna sit this right here. Look at the dishes we're bringing here. The bread pudding, the steak,
I know,
the
that
brunch.
is
Beautiful.
pretty. I know that pretty is amazing. Because remember,
these cast iron pans go in the oven up to 500 degrees.
That's right.
So the one thing you don't want to do is ever ruin your countertops.
Exactly.
But we want to be able to go from the stovetop to the table, right? That's why we're including this amazing magnetic trivet. And I want you to hear this. I mean, this is the real deal. Remember, these magnetic trivets are almost $40 on their own, right? And you're getting that when you buy our today's special. So it's like buying one, getting one. It's incredible. We also have, and I'm gonna show it to you. I've gotta find it. I think it's on the other end. We've got a really cool Southern cookbook for cast iron recipes. And it has over 100 recipes and 188 pages. So if you're really looking to put together a beautiful gift for someone, I think that really is going to be spectacular. Please call us. I'm so happy that many of you are engaging with us. Linda is saying the best cornbread ever, absolutely.
And nice and even, too.
Someone is saying, let me put my glasses on and see the name here. Someone is saying that they love the red color. Sue is voting for the plum color, so you guys are deciding what colors are your favorite, and I'm interested in knowing what's your favorite. Sue is saying she's obsessed with the purple, so she loves the purple, which is really wonderful. I want to say hi to Nan, who's there. A lot of people are talking about the cornbread. Tell me some of the other dishes that you remember your mother or grandmother making in the cast iron. I think a lot of us can relate to the cornbread. I remember cornbread and fried chicken from my grandmother,
and
right?
these are some of the dishes, and again, you have to remember, this is not enameled cast iron, which means you don't have to worry about something called a release point, which is the proper temperature to bring the food from the pan so it doesn't stick. And guys, we're gonna show you that with this right here, and I want you to see this. If you've ever watched one of these, you know, skilled candy makers make, you know, any kind of candy, hard candy, soft candy, especially caramel, they're using great big giant copper pots, and that's because of the heat conductivity and the way that it doesn't stick. You're never gonna see one of them using a cast iron pan until now. So we've got raw sugar in there melting away, and I'm gonna take you over here to where we're frying again. We've got a whole bunch of things going on, so we wanna keep an eye. This is, by the way, one of my favorite dishes, and I've kind of become a connoisseur of this. This is Nashville hot chicken. And this pan, by the way, is great for making this because the sidewalls are so high, and the heat distribution is so even. Now, Nashville hot chicken is one of these foods out there. If you've heard of it, boy, it's trending. People love it. Now, the heat starts in the coating. You put a little cayenne pepper in the flour to dredge it with, and you put a little hot sauce in with the milk and the egg to do the egg wash. But that's not where the real magic happens. So listen, this is all done. I'm going to take these out. I'm going to set them right there, just like if you were at that famous place. Oh, wait till you see what we're going to do. If you were at that famous place in Nashville, this is what it would look like. So let me go ahead.
But look at how golden and how crispy and how evenly
now
the chicken turns out.
Now, Marla, here's what I want people to see. Now, the secret to this is the glaze, and here's what you're gonna do. You've gone ahead and you've infused some of that cayenne pepper into this oil, so I'm gonna take about a cup of it, and I'm gonna add it to 4 or 5 tablespoons of cayenne, a little bit of paprika, garlic, onion, and I'm gonna give it a stir, and you're gonna see one of the most beautiful glazes on chicken, and if you love heat, you have got to try this. Follow me over here, and guys, here, fast, easy in our Kitchen HQ nonstick pans. There is a gorgeous Nashville hot chicken. That plate would run you somewhere in the $12.95 range at your favorite barbecue place. But listen, I want you to do this at home. I want you to garnish it with those pickles, and I want you to be real happy with the creations that you're gonna make with your new pans. Isn't that fun? I'm gonna set these over here.
No, that looks really good. So we'll have to find the recipe for that, but I love that.
Oh, and by the way, just over here, just so people know what we're doing, we have an online cooking channel, and what I'm doing here is one of our most viewed recipes. This is our pork belly pastrami black Angus burger. Gonna take a minute for this to come together, but this is beautiful. You're gonna love this.
Well, we definitely want to hear from you. Here's what I want you to know. I'm gonna walk back over and remind you about our today's special. So we love cast iron. It's really interesting. This cast iron, for those of you that are wondering about the weight, all cast iron has a weight to it, so it's weighty. I don't want you to think that this is a lightweight pan. It is weighty. It feels like your traditional cast iron pans. But here's the beauty. It's nonstick, you don't need any seasoning, and it's dishwasher safe. And it goes into any oven, and you can use it on any stovetop. If you need it to, you can put this right on the barbecue grill or an open flame. I mean, that's how amazing these pans are. But the reason why so many chefs and why our grandmothers and great-grandmothers love these pans is the performance of it. Because of the cast iron's ability to be able to hold heat in such an incredible way, you get this even cooking all the way through. And now that you don't have to season it and you can put it in the dishwasher, you're golden with this.
Absolutely.
So we're inviting you to call to order. It's for one day and one day only. We've got shrimp going on. We've got the chicken happening.
Yes, we do.
Mark is doing
caramel.
his famous burger. But I want to go over the offer for you because you can't find this pan anywhere else. It's exclusive to HSN. It's one day only. We've got a helper handle on one side. We've got the pour spouts to the left and the right. Remember, all completely nonstick, all dishwasher safe. And we're talking cast iron, right? So when you think about traditional cast iron, there's a lot that goes into it. You've got to season it. It rusts very easily. If you're doing the cast iron with enameling, it can be very expensive, and enameled cast iron can even sometimes chip. We believe that our proprietary nonstick gives you an opportunity to be able to have cast iron that you'll love for decades. We even have beautiful colors, and I want to cover that for you. So I'm holding the teal in my hand. We actually have it in the taupe color. I know the red has been very popular. We're streaming live on Facebook, and hands down on Facebook, the plum color has been the most popular choice. We have that pink. You won't find that anywhere else. There's your teal again. There's the blue underneath your teal. The black is very popular. And then we also have the Pantone color of the year, that pretty coral color as well. So the two most popular choices are going to be And the most limited are going to be black and red are the most popular. And the most limited, taupe, rose, and coral. So and we only have a few hundred remaining in the taupe, rose, and coral.
Wow.
So if you want those colors, $39.95. Now let me talk about the value for a moment. If you buy just the pan, it's $36. If you buy this specialized beechwood magnetic trivet, it's almost $40. You do the math, you're at $75.99. For one day only, for the next 24 hours, it's $39.95. So half off or buy one, get one, and our flex pay at $14, I say get it at home. Pick up the phone, order these, and they make for wonderful, wonderful gifts. I'm gonna grab that cookbook I was telling you about.
All right.
Because when you pair this with our today's special, look at this. It's called the Southern Cast Iron Cookbook, and it's made with recipes for a 10-inch or a 12-inch skillet.
That's beautiful.
And there are over 100 recipes, and there are over 188 different pages here, and they're delicious recipes.
Love it, love it.
Pairing that with our today's special, that's a wonderful gift to give to someone. So let us know what your favorite colors are. I'm still interested in knowing the dishes that you're going to make.
Now, Marlo, we've been talking non-stick, and you came here at the perfect time here. Have a look. I'm just going to pull this right across, and you can see that pan separates from the sugar. That is gorgeous. Now watch what's going to happen. I'm going to pour the cream right in there, and that's the makings of a caramel. So listen, when you get these pans at home, because of what they're able to do, imagine taking all of your favorite dishes that you've been making and being able to add that cast iron difference to it, that extra texture, that extra dimension in cooking. And I'm going to show you what I mean on that burger to your left here in just a second. But before I do, let me give that just a quick second to burn down, because I'm going to give you, show you the reason that we're doing this. And watch yourself here, because this is hot caramel. See this pile of apples here? This is what I want you to try one of these times. The next time you have a birthday party or anything like that, go ahead and take the caramel that you just did, pour it over the apples, and then just start setting them on top. It almost acts like an instant glue.
Cool.
Isn't that fun? And that's going to make an apple tower.
That'd be fun to do for Halloween
the day.
even.
See that? Actually, hey, you're right. Halloween coming up.
Yeah.
And throughout the day, you're just going to build that up. And here's what I want you to see. Come back to this really quick before this sugar hardens. This is what I want you to see. It literally rips and peels away from the surface of the cast iron. That's something you've never, ever seen before. And by the way, when you're all done with this, it will actually go right directly in the dishwasher. Have you ever been able to say that about cast iron before? You know what I mean? Let me go ahead.
Not at all. As a matter of fact,
I
noticed that you were using I know now you're using a metal utensil.
You can use metal, plastic. You know what? I'm pretty comfortable with all of this. Listen, a lot of people love to use their silicone. We've got a great silicone set that we're using today. Myself, you know what? I just love to grab and go. And because it's cast iron, you know, I don't really worry about it. So I'm going to put a little bit of green in there. Now I'm going to get you to follow me over to the burger that we've been cooking, because I keep talking about this extra dimension in cooking, all right? When you go to your favorite steak houses, chop houses, burger houses, there isn't one of them with the sign on the marquee that says, we're cooking on aluminum, right? It says we're cooking on cast iron.
You're right.
Those long grill plates, those long barbecue things. Look at this. This is the dimension that we're missing.
Yes.
When we all switched to that non-stick cookware back in the 80s with like a glass bottom, you know what I mean, right? It's great and it's easy to clean, but we lost that extra flavor. We lost that extra texture that cast iron brings you. And the bottom line is, when you can clean it easily, well, that just evens all the playing fields, you know what I mean? So let's finish that off just for a second. We'll put a piece of cheese right there. And let's get back here, and I'm going to show you a really neat way to serve this. Then we're going to show you some really cool non-stick demos as well. I've got some ricotta here. The pasta that you're going to put in is already cooked. The veggies are going to steam kind of while they sit over the shrimp. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a few scoops of fresh ricotta. You're not going to mix it in, because there's nothing more refreshing at the table than to be able to take that fresh ricotta, take out the shrimp that you want, take out the broccoli that you want, and watch what we're going to do here. This is another chance for me to show you this trivet. And I'm going to hold this up this time. Now, guys, this is beautiful. It's made out of wood. It's magnetized. We've borrowed a design, you know, from the French. And I want you to watch this. You ready? This is so cool. And that's it.
That's awesome.
That really is so neat. So when it comes time to serve these incredible dishes, whether it's going to be for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, whatever reason you've got to have people over to, you know, grace this beautiful table of yours at holiday time, that's definitely the way you want to do it.
All right. Here's an update. The taupe, coral, and the pink
are the most limited. So if you love those colors, you'll definitely want to order those right away because we only have a few hundred of those. Most of you are buying black and red, and I love reading what you guys have on Facebook. So a lot of you are saying, Dana was saying she has the 12-inch pan.
Okay.
And she says she uses it every day. It's amazing. And the traditional black is her favorite. And Dana, I'm with you. It just reminds me of my grandmother, and so I think the other colors are beautiful, but that color just reminds me. Tracy said she's gonna cook chicken fried steak in hers.
I love it.
That sounds great, Tracy. Invite me over. Bridget is saying that her grandmother made apple crisp in her cast iron.
Oh, nice.
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't it?
And so we have all these fond memories from our childhood. But you've got to remember the difference. The cast iron that they were using was the cast iron that required seasoning. And if you didn't, it would rust. You had to be very delicate and take care of it in a very specialized way. Oh, by the way, look at this sandwich.
And there it is. Guys, that is one of the most beautiful sandwiches.
You kind of need to talk about this sandwich.
Let's go ahead and cut that guy.
Oh my gosh.
That is your pork belly, pastrami, Black Angus burger, and I'm telling you, you add that dimension from the cast iron onto that, and it is gorgeous. And
that burger needs its own show.
That is a messy burger, there's no doubt.
That burger needs its own show.
And have a look here. You want a fun way to serve a burrito? This is really cool. So we've got a burrito here that we've already crisped, we've already fried up, and I'm gonna take some cheese, I'm gonna put it right in the pan. The burrito goes right in the middle, and Marla, watch this. We're actually gonna roll the burrito around the cheese. You see that? And because this is non-stick, we can actually create just the funnest darn dishes that you wouldn't normally be able to create. Let's go ahead and pop that up there, and let's finish it off with a little bit of fun. And have a look at this. Again, it's that extra dimension, it's that extra step, a little bit of sour cream, and a little bit of our red sauce.
All right, so
and that's the fun.
My producer is saying that happens to be his. That does look pretty amazing. So we have a clock on the screen, but for those of you that shop with us, you know that today's special, it's just the first show, it's the first launch. It's only available for 24 hours. The price does expire in 24 hours. So if you want it, I'm inviting you to order. I'm going to order it myself. Every home needs a cast iron pan. And what's revolutionary about this cast iron is there's no seasoning required, it's dishwasher safe, and it's non-stick. I'm gonna say that again. No seasoning, dishwasher safe, non-stick. Here's the other thing. It works on any stove. So whether you have an induction, whether you have a gas stove, whether it's a grill or a campfire, if you need that desert island pan, the one pan that will work, it's always this cast iron pan. What we've done today is pretty spectacular because the pan itself is $36, but we have never, ever, ever offered a magnetic trivet. 300 degrees safe, but here's what it does. It latches onto this. So if you're taking this out of the oven from the stove top, look at what you can do. It literally grabs hold to that pan so that you protect your countertops. We were inspired by another French cast iron enameled company, and that value just on this specialized high-end magnetic trivet, this sells alone for almost $40, $39.99, more than what you're paying for today's special. So when we say this is an amazing value or deal and an exciting today's special, absolutely. Here are your colors, because I want you to come on in. You've got your taupe, which is limited. You've got your red, which is very popular. You have the plum color, which is a favorite online. You've got the pink, only a few hundred in the pink. We're calling the pink rose, so when you're ordering, please ask for the rose. You've got the teal. That's a new, really modern color in kitchens. We've got a blue. Remember, the blue has more of a purple undertone to it. Here's your classic black. It's one of the #1 favorites today. And then here is that coral, which is that Pantone color of the year. You get both the pan and the trivet for $13.32. Use a credit card, debit card, or PayPal. I'm telling you, these will not last throughout the day. Once people really understand, and if you order that 12-inch, that
50,000 sold in one day. And a lot of you are commenting about that. You said you bought the 12-inch, you love it. You're coming back to get the 10-inch. You're never gonna buy it at a better value. And of course, we're gonna be here throughout the day, which we love.
Absolutely.
So you were mentioning with Kitchen HQ that we also have, and I'm gonna grab this for a moment.
Right.
A lot of the utensils as well, right?
Absolutely, it's a 6-piece set. It's got the spoon holder as well to keep everything nice and safe and colorful. So guys, you know, Kitchen HQ has such a wide variety of great things for your kitchen. Everything from the prep work all the way to what you're seeing here with the cookware to be able to get it to the table. And there's nothing more important when you're dealing with your cookware than having the right set of utensils, because I mean, it's an extension of what you're doing, right? And when you've got the right tools, and I'm just gonna show you this here, okay? A lot of times when I work with these things, they're very flimsy, they bend back and forth. This is beautiful. This is silicone grade. I absolutely love it. Everything is what you need to kind of get under the food. This is great for those omelets when you don't have it set too high. You've got slotted spoons, regular spoons. Listen, it's a beautiful set, and it comes with, I've got so much stuff here that I'm working with, under the book and under everything else. It's actually got a holder for you to use, so it's nice on the counter, it's nice on the stove. Everything fits where it's supposed to, and I believe there's 3 color choices. There's red, black, or blue, if I'm not mistaken. I love that.
So please ask about these. They're available for you. Okay, so now you can see, there's your teal color. We have the red that you saw a moment.
And then black as well.
And then of course we also have the black. I want to quickly remind you once again about the today's special. Oh. So just so that everybody is aware, we have the taupe sample of our today's special. So you have your taupe, and this is the silver choice. So I want to just be very clear about that, and I apologize if there was any confusion, okay? So here's your taupe, and here's your silver choice, all right? And everything else remains available in our today's special. Okay, what's the perfect pairing with your today's special? A little Southern cast iron cookbook. So this cookbook is all about comforting family recipes to enjoy and share. There are 100 recipes. They're all recipes that require either a 10-inch or a 12-inch skillet. We've got you already set up with your 10-inch skillet. And let me help you out with just some of the things. You're gonna be able to make things in this cookbook like buttermilk cornbread, like fried green tomatoes, and new classics like cilantro lime turkey burgers. So if you're really looking to pair just a wonderful cookbook along with the cast iron pan. I love this, especially for the young people who may not have had experience with cast iron.
Absolutely.
Get the cookbook, get the today's special, and you already have a great gift to give for the holiday season. More Kitchen HQ when we return right after this.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo. So we are literally 42 days away from Thanksgiving. Are you planning on doing any cooking at all? Well, if so, this is the show that you want to be able to watch and shop for. And our showstopper is really gonna go a long way, especially as far as your prep goes. Most people enjoy cooking. It's the prep that they don't like because the prep takes so much time. Well, what if we could offer to you our customer pick Kitchen HQ Mighty Prep Chopper and Whipper? You talk about cutting the time in half for all your prep. Joining us for the full presentation is Mr. John Florell.
Hello.
How are you? Nice to have you here.
It's
Thanks
good
for
to be
our
here.
showstopper.
Look at
this, 1 clove of garlic. I'm gonna put it inside, pull the handle, and you've got your garlic chopped.
It's like, now you see me, now you don't.
I know.
Right, it's done.
How quick and easy is that? But look, Marlo, if I wanna do a whole handful of garlic, I can do a whole handful of garlic. If you wanna get it done quick, you wanna do it fast, and you wanna do a whole bunch, maybe you wanna stock up, get your garlic fresh, chop it up for your cooking, baking, whatever you wanna do.
Time.
And then, what's great about this is now it's all chopped up perfectly. You can take the blades out, and I gotta show you this. Now, you get 2 choices here. You can either take it all out and put it in a bowl, or because the chopper comes with an extra bowl and a lid, you can snap the lid on top. You can store that in the fridge until you're ready to use it.
Oh, that's even
Maybe
better.
you're making salsa, you want to use the lid. Maybe you need that extra bowl. It comes with an extra bowl now with the set, so you don't have to worry about it. Or, I got to show you this though, because I'm going to dump this out right here in the front so you guys can see this. Look at this. It comes out absolutely perfectly minced garlic for all of your cooking.
Oh my gosh, well,
now,
let me just chime in for a moment. I'm gonna invite you just based on that to place your order, because that is a powerful demonstration.
If that's all you used it for,
it's worth it. I wanna go on this side because I wanna show you what your choices are, okay? Because you do need to pick a color, and we've got beautiful choices for you. So, obviously, John is working out of the red. The red is a favorite, but we also have it available for you in the teal. We have it in the silver or the gray. And in this case, we've got like a deep navy blue, which is great. And then down at the bottom, we have it available for you in black. So choose the color that you love and let us send this to you. You talk about making all the world of difference as you prepare for Thanksgiving.
It's those little things. There's no motors, there's no batteries, it's got a cord. So here's what you're gonna do. I put a half an onion in here, okay? I'm gonna take this little lid right here on the top. This is the handle. You push here, it pops up. All you do is grab this handle and pull. Every time you pull, those 3 stainless steel razor sharp blades spin around 5 times. So with 3 blades spinning every time you pull that handle, it's like 15 knives chopping as you're pulling. And if you like it coarse, you stop early. If you like fine chopped or minced onion, you can pull it a little longer. But look at this. Here's your minced onion for your hot dogs, for hamburgers, for tuna fish or chicken salad, for meatloaf, on taco night, you'll love it. For homemade chilies, you'll love it.
Listen, I am...
Just for that, there's no smell on your hands. There's no tears in your eyes.
No, just to be able to get them all perfectly even.
Right?
Like when you're doing it with the traditional knife, it's hard to get them to look as pretty and even as these
yeah,
look.
you'd never be able to do that with a knife.
So just for that alone, I mean, you look like a pro, like with this. Another reason why you want to pick up the phone or go to our website at hsn.com and place your order and let us send it to you.
Put a little salt
just for the
in
garlic
here.
and the onion alone, it's worth it. But let's show you more because this is only going to get better, right?
Lime. I'll tell you what, I've got all the ingredients for my salsa here. Okay, I'm squeezing a little lime in here.
Me.
Did I get you?
Yeah, but that's great. Tastes good.
A little, well, for margaritas later, that'll be good.
Oh,
but
gosh,
look at
I haven't had one of those in a while.
All you do is
good.
pull the handle. Now, I've got onions in there. I've got tomatoes in there. I've got my bell pepper. I've got my jalapeno. I've got my cilantro. And of course, a couple of cloves of garlic. And look at this. You can make, do you know that salsa is the #1 sold condiment in the world?
Doesn't surprise me.
You would think it would be ketchup, but salsa. Yeah, and think, now you can make it home fresh yourself with no blender. You don't have to worry about those electric fancy special machines. Now, and you can save it or serve it in the bowl. But look, it comes with a lid. So all you do is snap that lid on. It's an airtight lid. Pop that in the fridge. You've got your salsa ready to go for your enchiladas, your burritos, your tostadas.
I like it over
hey, for taco night, you'll love it.
I like it in the morning, even over like an omelet. So good.
Well, or just dip a tip. I mean,
perfect.
That's quick and easy.
Perfect.
It's safe and fast. Your fingers never get close to the blades. See, most people have a hard time with knives in the kitchen, okay? And that's why you're gonna love this. It saves you a ton of time. But it's also for the jobs that it'll do. In fact, here, watch this. Come the holidays now. We're coming up on, Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas is coming up. You're doing your holiday baking. How many recipes do you have that call for chopped nuts? Whether it be walnuts, almonds, cashews. Peanuts, it doesn't matter. You can use any kind of nuts that you like in here. Here, I'm gonna put some walnuts in here, put the lid on, and look at this. In literally seconds, all you do is pull that handle for your cakes, for pies, for baking. Look at this, it's done literally in seconds. If you like it finer than this, you just keep pulling the handle, but watch what happens. Look at that, perfect chopped nuts for your baked goods. I mean, does it get any easier? And who wants to mess up a blender for something like that, right?
No,
but how
it's
about
true.
breakfast? Here, you want breakfast potatoes? I can put potatoes in here. You can take red potatoes or those gold potatoes. I love those. I'm gonna put those inside, twist the lid on, and look, for hash browns, quick, safe, fast, easy. Instead of using that four-sided tin can knuckle buster to grate your potatoes for hash browns, all you do is pull the handle, and look at this. Ooh. You've got potatoes that you can scatter, smother, or cover, however you like. And look at that. I mean, that comes out absolutely perfect.
So,
now, you know, the cool part about this, because hash browns are for breakfast, right? Well, they don't have to be, but it also comes with a whipping blade. So you can whip eggs. Now this little whipping blade that comes with it, okay, you'll notice too, there's a little arm here, okay, that's gonna come separately. These pop off of here for cleaning. This is a scraper that fits on either the whipping blade or the chopping blade. And what that does is it forces the food down into the whipping blades or down into the chopping blades. So it's so much easier to do. So a quick twist of the handle. You can do egg whites. You can do cake mixes. How about brownie batter? All you do is put it in the machine and pull that handle. You'll have the fluffiest eggs for omelets because it's whipping the air into the eggs.
I love it. And if you want it, all you have to do is call us. We're gonna get these out to you. Remember, anything that you're buying as a gift, you'll have until the end of January to get a full refund. I just feel like this is gonna make your life so much easier. I usually host Thanksgiving in my home for my family, and I'm telling you, you can't be too overly prepared. And something like this, especially if you've got extra hands on deck to help you, you know, because everybody wants to get involved and everybody wants to help to cook for Thanksgiving. This is gonna be perfect for you. I'm gonna go over the colors for you. If you wanna own it, let us know. You've got your red choice, you've got your black choice. You also have a navy, here's your teal, and then we also have that silver gray. So they both come with 2 bowls, so just remember that. So you have an opportunity to buy these at our feature price of $24.95, and everybody gets our free flex pay.
So you have the one bowl that you can work with, and you've got, when you get a job done, like maybe you want to make some egg salad, okay? I'm gonna plop 6 hard-boiled eggs in here, and here, I'm gonna throw 3 pickles in, okay? Because I like pickles in my hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna twist the top on. Now, the way the top goes on here, it's a twist lock, okay? That's simple. All you do is place it over the top, lock it, pop that handle up, and pull. And if you like eggs for egg salad, for tuna fish, chicken salad, all you do is pull that handle. Now, what you can do is take some mayonnaise, mix it in, and look at this. You've got your egg salad ready to throw some mayonnaise in there, mix it up. You snap that lid that comes with it on top, and because it comes with 2 bowls, you can pop that in the fridge, and you can take that other bowl and keep on doing your chopping, dicing.
And I imagine you just rinse these right with warm soapy water.
Absolutely, all dishwasher safe. Look at this egg salad.
So it makes it really easy for you to be able to clean it as well.
Look at that.
And here you go, voila. Right?
For hard-boiled eggs, for egg salad, it's got, look at that, it's even got the pickles mixed in there.
And I think you can see, and then I'd love for us to kind of pan down. I really think you can see why this is a customer pick. You might even have a food processor, but do you know where all the parts are? Or if your food processor is a little bit larger, heavier, and bulkier. I think what's great about this is that this is small and compact, but I think it's perfect for every family. Most of us aren't using this amount of garlic all the time, right? Or that amount of onions. But I love that you have the ability to do it when you're preparing those.
If you want a lot, you can make a lot.
Right.
If you just want to do something for yourself,
but it's perfect for every day. Yeah. So place your orders, 673-137. I do want to remind you, we're literally 42 days away from Thanksgiving. I think the wonderful thing that we're doing tonight is really showing you some great products that are gonna make cooking and enjoying the holidays or giving a great gift that much more enjoyable. But we're saying take action, right? Take action by calling and shopping with us today.
How about some colorful coleslaw? I
love a good coleslaw.
Or for 4, or however much you wanna make, because it's so quick and easy. Look at that, there's your coleslaw. done so fine. You could almost sip that through a straw. I mean, it comes out perfect for over the top of a barbecue sandwich.
And you never think about doing it on your own.
Right. But who wants to buy it in the store done up for you when you don't know how long it's been sitting there in that bag?
How much
you don't know
sugar, how sweet it is, how tangy.
Yep. And I got to tell
you can make it to your liking, which is great.
Like I say, I tell everybody this. I mean, for, what is it? For $2.50 a finger? Is that what it works out to? Instead of using a knife, I mean, my fingers are worth $2.50 a piece.
Now, for me,
but look at this, just for the chopped onion.
For me, it's all about the consistency, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because everything looks finished, it looks professional, you've got the consistency.
Well,
I'm with you for the onions alone.
You stop right there, okay? And you can see it's chunky. Now, if I want it fine,
you keep going.
You just keep pulling. So if you want super fine minced onion or garlic, you just keep pulling that blade. Every pull of that handle spins those blades 5 times. So here, I'm gonna scoot this back. You gotta see the difference here. Look at this, super fine minced onion.
I'm telling you.
And again, your fingers never get close to any sharp knives. You don't have tears rolling down your cheeks. You don't have any smell on your hands. It does just about everything but the cooking. And let's face it, Marlo, cooking doesn't take time. It's the prep in the kitchen that takes all the time.
But even
this is going to be like your own little sous chef in the kitchen. It does just about everything.
Even in the few minutes that we've been here, look at all that you've done.
Oh, yeah. Here, you want some minced bell pepper? Maybe you're making the Trinity for like a soup or a stew. Look at this. You can do this quick, safe, fast, easy. I'm gonna flip it. Ready? Look at that. Or if you want to store it, you can save it and store it, because remember, the set comes with a second bowl and a lid. So here's what you get with each set, okay? I'm gonna run through this real quick. You're gonna get the chopping blade that goes in the bowl. You get the little whipper that keeps all the food down inside the bowl. The lid, and that's it. I mean, how simple can it be to clean? You just pop in the dishwasher. You get a complete second bowl and the lid for storing. So if you want to chop something up and store it, you've got that to pop in the fridge. And that way you can keep chopping, slicing, and dicing. And you get that whipping blade. Remember that one here, I've got it down here, that we whipped up those eggs for an omelet? All you do is pull the handle, whip eggs for omelets. You can do cake batters. You can do all kinds, cookie whatever you like.
Whatever you want, right. And then we have pretty colors for you to choose. So if you're accenting your kitchen with red, we have the red. If you have the accents of the black, we have the black. You've got your blue, your teal. And these are all the colors that work back to our 10-inch cast iron Today's Special. So if you missed our Today's Special,
here, I'm gonna chop some more
We've got an incredible value on that. So definitely go online to our website, hsn.com, and check that value of our Today's Special. But I'm telling you, between now and the new year, a lot of us really rev up the amount of cooking that we do.
Right.
We really do, right? Whether you're preparing a dish to take over to a friend's house or relative, or if you guys are going to be doing Thanksgiving in your home. It's all the prep. I know I do it.
It's all about the prep.
I do it, and you can't have enough of the right tools to make it a lot easier, right? Because there's already enough to do, right? With the cleaning,
this saves
and the
you
decorating.
so much time. I mean, look at this. We just we chopped up those eggs. How else would you do this? Mash them with a fork or try and cut them with a knife. Look at this. Eggs for egg salad, for tuna fish, for chicken salad. Look at that.
Yeah.
And here, I'm gonna use the same bowl here in the same one, because this one, I tell you, with the holidays coming up, you're gonna love it for almonds, walnuts, cashews. All you do is place the lid on top, give that handle a pull, and look at this.
Perfect.
You're chopping walnuts.
So, we only have a few seconds remaining. I'm gonna invite you to be able to shop with us for our customer pick. We do have the buy more and save, so if you're buying more than one of these, you'll be able to save on shipping and handling. All the colors are back in stock, which is really wonderful. If you'd love to order, feature price of $24.95, and we've got our FlexPay. We'll have this in your home in a week. John, thank you so much for being here. When we come back, a special value from Debbie Meyer in her green boxes.
Oh, John. Well, again?
Okay, I know. That one's mine, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Honey. Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Well, it's nice to have you shopping with us. My name is Marlo Smith, and we're going to be featuring for you the Debbie Meyer green boxes. So Debbie Meyer green boxes have been sold throughout the world. Millions and millions have been sold. And the reason why we love these Debbie Meyer green boxes is because they, quite frankly, allow us to be able to buy baked goods or our vegetables or our fruits. And it helps us to be able to go to the supermarket and keeps our food fresh longer. And the inside of these boxes, there is a proprietary combination of natural substances that you can't wash out or wear out, and it lasts indefinitely. And so when we're going to the supermarket, we're obviously paying more. This is an opportunity for you to be able to store all your foods in these Debbie Meyer green boxes so that they last. I want to show you what you're going to get, because not only is this the largest offer that we are bringing to you during this weekend, this actually happens to be the lowest price. So you're going to get the 40-piece home collection. And this 40-piece home collection is a little different from the traditional Debbie Meyer green boxes because they're actually a heavier gauge. So they're the top of the line quality in the heavier gauge. And look at everything that you're getting. Over here, we're even including a bread box. Typically the bread boxes are sold separately, but we are literally giving you everything. So I'm gonna take a moment to give you a list of all that comes along with it. You're getting 5 of the 2 cups of the round green boxes with the lid. You're going to get 3 of the 4 cups of the round boxes with the lid. You're going to get, hold on, let me grab my glasses here. 5 of the 4 cups right here of your 32-ounce square boxes with the lids. You're going to get 3 of the 6 cups with the green boxes with the lids. You've got 3 of the 8 cups. You've got the 6-quart bread box to go along with it. Not only for bread, but your long stalks of celery will work great with this. For those of you who are juicing, think about your carrots that will go in this. These are top rack dishwasher safe. They're BPA free. Remember, when you put your foods here, an independent lab test has shown that it actually will extend the life of your fresh produce, your baked goods, as well as your snacks. So I think it's really important for us to be able to have something like this. It's all natural. They're made in the USA. They're BPA safe. You can use them in the fridge. You can use them on the countertops. You actually store your foods in these the same day that you would normally store your foods. So here's an example of that. Here's a bag, and we all buy these bags from the supermarket, that if you buy it from the supermarket and you keep it in its traditional bag, you can see all of the air that's in this bag. And you can see we bought these at the exact same time. Look at what happens to the salad that was stored in the Debbie Meyer Home Collection green boxes. Remember, they're designed to extend the life of your fresh produce, your baked goods, as well as your snacks. It helps prevent texture changes, flavor loss, appearance as well, and they're washable, reusable, stackable, and they're gonna be great for leftovers. So here's, of course, your fresh salad, but what about all of your snacks? Right? Your snacks that once you open the packaging or open the box, the air gets in and then they become stale. When you put them in the Debbie Meyer Home Collection green boxes, that it seals out the air. You've got that proprietary natural science in the inside that leaves everything nice and fresh in the inside. What about your baked goods? Maybe you're gonna go to the supermarket or to some of the box stores where they have a great deal on your muffins or on your bagels or on your bread. You want them to stay nice and moist. So you take it out of the original packaging. If you want to store them on the countertop, you can, or if you prefer to store them in the refrigerator, whichever way you would naturally store your foods is the way that you would use them in the green boxes. So how many of you, I know for me, living alone, I got away from buying bread, right? Because if you're a single person, it's really difficult to go through a whole loaf of bread. You typically end up throwing it away.
unless you have the Debbie Meyer green boxes. So here you can store an entire loaf of bread in this. So if your bread has gone bad or if it's started to stale before, you don't have to worry about it. Think about using this bread box for your celery, your carrots. It's available for you. Remember, lowest price we've ever offered, 40-piece collection. These make for great housewarming gifts, hostess gifts, great time of year to buy them, especially when you're spending more or buying more groceries as we prepare for our holiday meals. If you'd like to order, they're available on 3 credit card payments of $13.32. You don't want to miss it. It is the best value on the Debbie Meyer Home Collection green boxes, the heavier gauge. So I want to thank you so much for your phone calls. We do want to remind you about our incredible Today's Special. I want to show you our Today's Special. Our Today's Special is brought to you by Kitchen HQ. Our Today's Special is a 10-inch cast iron skillet. This is cast iron that doesn't require seasoning, is dishwasher safe, and is non-stick. I know. So you get this 10-inch skillet, which is amazing. The skillet is $36, but we're also including something brand new. This is a magnetic trivet. We were inspired by the famous French cast iron enameled company, and this magnetic trivet has a value of $39, and I want to show it to you. You can take any pan. It goes right from the stovetop to your countertops, and it will protect it. It comes with it. We've got beautiful colors to choose from. It's a one-day only special. If you'd like to order, let us know. We've got more great values coming your way right after this.